I went back to bed. It's Christmas morning and I'm in my Christmas sweater and everything, and I'm just devastated for no fucking reason. But this is normal for people who feel their feelings and don't shut them off. The nervous system does not care that it's a holiday. My fault. I did it to myself because I started looking at my book again yesterday. The book, Mending Me. That is my whole story here. And so it starts in the beginning of all of this when I'm still married and still deeply in all of that shit. I've been avoiding it for probably a year. I've had writer's block because I'm not letting myself get back in that headspace. And I keep saying I'm trying, but I realized today that I've been avoiding it because it's so fucking painful. It hit me about midnight. I woke up in the middle of the night and I couldn't go back to sleep. And I've just been so sad ever since. When this happens, the thing I do, and the thing I've talked about here before, is that I don't think about it. I don't put a story to it. I don't think of the why. I just feel. And I let myself feel it. And no matter what thoughts are coming up, I don't assign those thoughts to the feeling. Because a lot of the thoughts aren't actually related. It's the feeling causing those thoughts. But the feeling is coming from somewhere, right? So as I'm making coffee this morning and I'm getting the kids settled and I finally get a break and I come down here to just let it out, right? To just cry. Because I can't get through the rest of the day if I don't. I feel so heavy and I can't talk to anyone, and all the Merry Christmas texts I've been getting this morning, and I can't even quite answer some of them back because I want to be in the right energy when I do. I've realized that what I'm feeling right now is grief, just intense grief. I went through some journals yesterday and was writing some stuff, and what was coming to the surface was just this intense grief over the loss of the husband I didn't have. Now, I've never been one for a Prince Charming or a knight in shining armor, but I was a little bit naive, thinking that my husband would do the work. I'm reading some of this stuff I wrote, and I was so hopeful that he would go to therapy and he would be right there in this with me. And there's this whole realization that I was in it alone. And at a certain point, I had to turn away. I had to turn my back on him because he had turned his back on me, and there was no way that I could survive and go on with life if I kept trying to work it out with him. I had to choose me, and I did. And my life immediately got better. The whole story, everything goes up from there. But I still hold grief in that. And the grief is that I wasn't enough. The being with me wasn't enough for him to want to be a better man. And then, because I'm awakened to all of this stuff now, I know that that actually has nothing to do with me. My self-worth is not determined by whether or not that man gets help. I have to constantly remind myself that it's not me that he didn't get help for. It was him. He was not worth getting that help. And I have to remind my kids when they wonder why he wouldn't change for them. It's not them. There is nothing wrong with them. This is all him. They have to choose themselves. And I have to choose myself. And you, wherever you're at, you have to choose yourself.